Hey guys, obviously a very disappointing loss. It was thought they were well prepared and they're a good football team, but we had our chances. And certainly, we can't give them points off turnovers like we did, and then we can't. We got to score touchdowns when we get an opportunity. We got the ball 3 times, with chances to take the lead, and could not either protect, or we had 6 drops, I think, on the night. Special teams, ours, we don't down them inside the 5. They down theirs inside the 5. Those little things, they did better than us tonight. And thought our kids fought. We're a beat-up football team. We got some guys that are hurt, and hopefully we can get them back and get them healthy. We look forward to going home. The road doesn't get much easier, but at least we have our people behind us pulling like we've experienced on the road. But we'll keep fighting, I know, but it's a hurting locker room right now, and it's disappointing.
It looked like y'all had a lot of trouble protecting Bo, especially in the second half. Did you see what was going on there?
Well, we lost a bunch of one-on-ones. When you feel like you have to abandon the run a bit, they certainly can tee off, and that happened a lot. But we certainly we got beat quite a few times, and not. The thing that's disappointing is you not only did you get beat, but you got beat quick off the ball, and there's just really nothing that you can do with the football. So felt like we could win some one-on-ones. They played us a ton of man coverage, just like everybody's done here lately, and we had people open, and we did drop some balls, made some plays here and there, but you got to protect. So we did not protect very well, but it wasn't anything. They really didn't blitz us a whole lot.
Can you talk about Marshall's night?
He had a phenomenal first half. He's an athletic guy, and we struggled to contain him at times. Thought we did a better job in the second half, mostly on him. But I mean, he's a good player. They make you defend the entire field, and you got a guy back there like him that's difficult to defend.
Had you seen much read option from them, Q, in the game?
Not as much as we saw tonight, but we knew it could be there. So we prepared for it too.
Did the lack of protection have a side effect even when it was there? Bo was quick to kind of get out of the pocket.
Say one more time, I'm sorry.
Even when the protection was there,
yeah.
Did it kind of cause, when it wasn't there, cause Bo to kind of bail out of the pocket?
I tell you, there were 2 possessions where, I don't know if this answers your question first, but there was two possessions there where our receiver and Bo were totally on opposite pages, and thought we saw a signal, didn't give him a signal, and it was backed up pretty loud. But that's, we got to be on the same page at those, and I'm not sure exactly what happened there. He got out of the pocket a few times, but a lot of the times when that's happening, he sees pre-snap that it's going to be some kind of 2-man. And the best thing you can do probably is run up.
You had to play from behind a lot after that pick 6. Was there something that happened on that play that?
Yeah, just a bad throw. Got a good play set up. Looked like you had a little screen to Laquan, and both threw it up the field.
Looked like y'all were driving on that drive before that play. How much did you feel like that changed the way the game was played?
It was pretty brutal. It hurt us to give them points. I'm not sure the exact score at that time.
Made it 13-3.
That was tough. I felt like the thing we were doing then is really mixing it up with our different run game stuff that we were going to use with Barry and stuff, and he did a good job. And then it gets to a point where you don't feel comfortable doing all that.
Another swing, he was after the big fumble recovery near midfield, to have 3 plays of like they lost 11 yards.
I think the first one was a sack. And, I think that's one of the ones where we just had a guy get just totally beat right off the snap.
Were they doing some things differently on defense?
No. Just play a little more man than what we had seen. But no, nothing different.
I know you're really thin there on offensive line. We all knew that going in with Aaron going out as well. Is there anything you can do from a personnel standpoint, or?
We'll try everything. We know kind of what our strengths are and what our weaknesses are within each individual, and you try to get your best ones in there for what you're trying to do. But that's all, we are who we are, and we've just got to get those young kids better. Gotta get Austin, bring him along a little bit, maybe, Justin and Jared, are gifted at some things. And you just gotta keep working at getting those better. But, it hurt us, Aaron going down, of course. But we'll get back and go to work.
Will it always be a rotation? Would you like to find five and just send it on five?
No, it'll be a rotation. Some of the guys we have, it'd be tough for them to play every snap. I think we got around 90 tonight. That would've been tough for some of them.
You guys had a bit of a difficult week with the Alabama loss, the off-field incident. How do you feel maybe the kids handled did that take an emotional toll at all? And how do you move forward considering, you have 2 tough games coming off? Are you worried at all about losing the momentum that you guys built early on?
Well, we have lost some momentum from our start, but that's the game of football. You play in this conference at the situation we're in and trying to build a program. In year 2 of it, I've tried to tell everyone all summer long. Everybody's gets gung ho and has these unreal expectations for a bunch of young kids that have had to go on the road in some difficult places, and then we've had some adversity around us. Our first loss, and then the off the field issues, as you mentioned, and I don't know that took a toll of it. But I'll tell you this: these road games in a row, playing at night games, and getting back at 4 a.m. in the morning, it takes its toll on you mentally and physically. I know it does the coaching staff, and I think it does the kids also. So it'd be nice to not have that again.
All right, guys, we'll do interviews for the players outside the ring.
All right, thanks, guys.